What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another Boom Beach video. We have our tribe challenge for this tribe cycle today. They just reset yesterday, and looking at them, we got Grenadier Speed and Rifleman Life Leech. Now, I don't know how I feel about this one. It's an odd combo, but I think we're going to make it work. We're going to be bringing Second Winds as our heroed ability, just so we can keep some Riflemen in front of the Grenadiers. I think we'll do pretty well, but these are expensive, especially right out of the gate here. We weren't able to fully boost up our Grenadier speed. That's okay. 50% instead of 60%, no big deal. But let's hop into a couple battles. If we get the loot, I did boost up my resource reward statue, so if we get the loot, I will max it out. And then after that, we got some more tribes we can boost up, which are pretty good. I think it's a Barrage and a GBE one, so I'll take it. So starting off this first battle, not too much loot, but that's okay. We just want to get a victory before, and this is a low level, so we're starting off easy. This first battle, we're going to try and clear up some of the mines on the beach there. I know boom mines, like, clearing them. Actually, I probably could have avoided them in general, but I got a fear of them. So we're just going to get our troops down. I was thinking about kind of streaming them, the riflemen, but we're actually just going to swarm for this first base because I think it'll make the attack go quicker and get an extra attack in at the end or something. But let's get a barrage down, clear up some of the shock mines, and we'll just let our troops do their thing. So almost taking out this first one already. We're going to spam a bunch of artillery, and down it goes. If I was able to boost up my barrage for today, I think I would have tried where I could have only used barrage as my GBE ability, but we weren't able to do that. I don't know if that's going to be a consistent thing throughout these tribe cycle challenges. It's a relatively new kind of tradition I do for every tribe cycle, but I've done it a few times, and I think I use all the GBE abilities. But moving on to this next one, should not be that much more difficult, although it is a level 70 compared to a level 63, so that is a big difference. And we got to make sure we give our riflemen time to step up, because they're getting outrun by the grenadiers, and that the grenadiers are kind of what we need. It takes out the mines. Even though the riflemen will do the majority of the damage, our grenadiers, now that are like our saving grace almost, where if all the riflemen die, hopefully the grenadiers will be able to finish off the HQ. But let's get a shock onto that hot pot, because that is deadly when it comes to the riflemen. And then we're actually just going to spam a bunch of second winds, because I don't really know what else to do with this. And I think having as many riflemen as we can on the field is a good thing. Now we got a lot of energy to spend, or not a lot, but I had low artillery costs, so we're just going to be spamming artillery, taking out some extra buildings like the shock blaster, even though shock blasters against this strat aren't too bad since riflemen are so plentiful. It takes out like one every second or so, which is not bad at all. Much rather go against what I'm about to say is clearly obvious, but I still want to say it. I'd rather go against a shock blaster than a hot pot with the rifleman. I know, right? That is a very controversial take, let's say. But now for this one, we can shock quite a bit with 2 shock bombs, which is going to be nice, because we don't want those. Okay, we lost so many riflemen already. Actually, we didn't lose that many, but we're just going to spam second wind to get more riflemen onto the field, because I feel that will be beneficial. Having the rocket launcher so close together is not good against his base, because we just shocked his whole base with 1 shock bomb, essentially. That's crazy. All right, I'll take it. So far this strat is going decently well, and I think a big part of it is Dr. Kavan. Having that second wind spam almost makes this strat, I don't want to say overpowered, but it makes it a lot stronger. I was thinking about bringing battle orders, but the logical thing is to bring second wind, since you're just spamming riflemen. And we're going to take out this base in a couple seconds here. Now, this was a level 63, but he had his ice statues boosted up and a green base alert as well. He got those green statues down there. Let's go back, retrain our riflemen. Can we convert anything? We can convert gold, which is nice, because now we will have our maxed out grenadier speed. We got 50 left. Do we want to, so barrage energy reduction or gunboat energy. I think we'll go with the gunboat energy. An extra 10%. Might be able to get that an extra second wind in there at some point in the next battle. But another base that doesn't look overly difficult. Alright, let's get our riflemen down. We're going to space them out and then get our grenadiers down, giving the riflemen a couple seconds there to run up before our grenadiers did place. And this base is like already almost dead. We destroyed so much of that. It's like I sometimes forget to look for ice statues on the base. There's no like building health. We just destroy so much of the base. And at level 62, I didn't even realize that. So this is another low level. So a couple grenadier stuff and the riflemen spread out was able to just create a line of destruction in its path. And we're lucking out tremendously today because all the bases I've run into have been, I don't want to say very easy, but very easy, if you guys know what I mean. Let's try and find a more difficult base. We got quite the selection in the ice region, but if you guys know me, I hate the ice bases because they're ugly and I hate just looking at all that white the whole battle. But here we go. This one looks somewhat difficult. Any ice statues I should be aware of? I see some blue stuff hiding in the trees there, but that's not any ice statues. Also, when I look for ice statues, they tend to be in plain sight, and I just completely miss them. But I think we're good for this battle. We're going to throw a barrage to clean up some of the mines. I know the grenadiers do it on their own, but the lack of buildings in that area does make me a bit nervous. Taking out a couple boom mines for some reason. That was just, that was not needed. But we're going to get our riflemen down. We're going to get our grenadiers down. As soon as that hot pot rises up, we are going to shock it because we want to keep our riflemen alive, at least for the time being. If they die out throughout the battle, that's alright. But at first, you need to keep... Oh my gosh, we missed the hot pot. I just had to throw a double shock bomb there because we completely missed it. But let's get... Oh my god. 3 hot pots? 3 hot pots, really? Maybe he was trying a 3 max hot pot versus defending hammerman challenge, because defending hammerman is today, and maybe he's trying to he pulled the Jimmy there and tried that, but I doubt it. 3 hot pots, they're pretty fun to use, but also like they're very easy to avoid. Having like a diverse prototype selection is probably beneficial compared to the hot pots, because then like you can just bring a certain strategy and get around it. But if you have a diverse selection, it might be harder to work around it strategy based. And I attacked that base with riflemen, which the hot pots thrive against, and we're still able to take it out there. But another 3 hot pot. Oh my gosh. They must have saw my video. Another front loaded base where grenadiers are just going to do a wall of destruction. I guess the riflemen will too, but I think a lot of it's the grenadiers where their inaccuracy is kind of like shielded by they're just aiming for a building behind, which that's a great excuse, and it actually helps for this battle. But once we get to the hot pot line, like look at that, he's got a lot of destructive defenses kind of at that HQ level with the rocket launchers and the hot pots. So we're gonna try and avoid them here, and we got to save up energy because we are out of energy, and the hot pots are gonna rise here. We're gonna wait for them. I wanted them to what do you call that? Unground, rise above the ground, come up. I wanted them to come up so like the shock bomb didn't, so they could take it out before the shock bomb kind of. It's Monday. I'm sorry. It is coming out on Tuesday, but I got Monday brain right now. But we're gonna hop into one more battle for today. Trying to describe the motion of them unlocking and coming above the ground apparently was too much for me to think about today. So, yeah. How's your day going? It's snowing. We had 2 weeks of nice weather, like very nice weather, and I was like, could it be? Winter's out? Nope. Snow. So, I got that on my mind. But now for our final base for today, a level 71, no prototypes, and a couple ice statues. So, I would give this a moderate difficulty, although I'm not really worried about it at all. Let's try and play around this base. We're going to throw a couple barrages out and take out hopefully the rocket launchers and the shock launchers, or at least a rocket launcher. let's go for the other ones now. We're not worrying about our troops. How we doing rifleman wise? They're about to approach a mine patch, and that's on the left side, and Dr. Kavan's on the right side. So what we're doing to work against that is spamming a bunch of riflemen on the right side of the base. Well, the ones over here, looks like they dealt with that minefield pretty well. Got a few grenadiers left, and we just completely rolled over this base. That was a lot easier than I was expecting. I think just the spam of second wind is extremely, like, overpowered against these bases. I know if we went up into the like thousands of metal count, I won't be able to get away with this, but against these bases, that strategy was pretty good. And I didn't do a full out well, I boosted my masterpieces. I always do that though. So nothing special or nothing too unique. But that's gonna be it. Let me know your thoughts on this tribe challenge. I know one of these days we're gonna get like medic healing and crying air damage, and I cannot wait for that video because it's gonna be extra pain. But that's gonna be it. Thank you guys for watching. We'll see you in tomorrow's video. Bye bye.